following Tom Baker's epic portrayal, which is perhaps why Davison didn't really try. Yeah, I wanted the Davison fans in the room. Then Sixth Doctor Colin Baker took over in 1984. Colin will be starring as Abenaza in Aladdin at the Anvil Theatre in Basingstoke from December 12th to January 5th. Sylvester McCoy. Sylvester McCoy. See, I've always felt that the question, who is your favourite Doctor Who, or Doctor, as it correctly should be, tells you a lot about a person. You know, their answer. Perhaps if a person says, oh yeah, my favourite Doctor Who's Tom Baker, either they're kind of in this sort of 40 age gap, or couldn't be bothered to think of their actual answer to the question, who's your favourite Doctor? If someone says that their favourite Doctor is David Tennant, probably means they're a teenage girl, or haven't seen any of the good ones. If someone says that their favourite Doctor is Sylvester McCoy, statistically speaking, probably means they're Sylvester McCoy. Then of course we went on to the 8th Doctor, Paul McGann. Paul McGann turned up for 60 minutes in 1996. He declared he was half human and had a couple of stomps of a woman and then buggered off, which I think makes him Doctor Who fandom's biggest troll. Paul McGann, of course, as has been mentioned, recently turned up in a special episode in which he regenerated into John Hurt's Doctor, thus finally answering Edwin Starr's question, what is it good for, with the answer, achieving a sense of closure for Doctor Who fans after 17 years. Next up, of course, was Chris Eccleston, famous for saying, lots of planets have a north. That's true. That's geographically true. That's how geography works. What most planets don't have is a grumpy northern sod who does 13 episodes and then never does it again. Refuses to talk about it. Just watch any episode of Doctor Who Confidential from the first series. It's amazing. There was a really great atmosphere the day the Daleks were on set. Everyone was really excited. Not quite everyone, Chris. Then there's David fucking Tennant. You're not a Doctor Who fan, you just think a Weasley-faced man's a bit fancy. I do like David Tennant. Not that way. I'm more of a Colin Baker man. And then, of course, finally is Matt Smith, who I think has been amazing. I actually met Matt Smith a couple of years ago, and the brilliant thing about it was that not only have I got a photo of him on my phone, but he's got a photo of me on his phone. Because apparently I look like a friend of his. Now, I get told that a lot, and it almost always means I have a fat friend. But fuck it, it's Matt Smith. I'm letting it slide. It was difficult for me to come up with a lot of Doctor Who jokes tonight because I think for a few reasons. For one thing, I left all my writing to the last day and I've been up since 6 for this convention. I haven't got a last minute ticket. So that's been fun. I'm really glad that the gig has stretched out quite as long as it has. Thanks very much to our stunning compares, Sarah and Richard. Give them a round of applause. Maybe get a watch, Rich. But no, also I think I've been in Doctor Who fandom for kind of so long that I feel like I've heard all the jokes. Have you heard the one about Richard Dawkins getting Tom Baker's sloppy seconds? Yes, I have. He's married to Tom Baker's ex-wife, who was also a Doctor Who companion. It's not worth going into. Have you heard the one about JNT buggering Ian Levine to get a copy of the Time Lash script? Yeah, that's lost all of you. Or maybe you're just dwelling on the mental image. Just Ian Levine pounding away. Horrific. But I think really, have you heard the one about the Doctor Who fan with a girlfriend? Well, I haven't. But I think really the reason I've not managed to come up with many things is because I love Doctor Who far too much. In the last 20 years, it's always been there. Some days most days it's been the only thing worth waking up for. But you know, yeah, I'm not going to tell you whether that was true or a joke. But you know, genuinely, I love Doctor Who. You know, I see the flaws. Of course I do. I mean, you know, but when people say it's a kids' show, I don't see it as I see it as a magical show. You know, when they say the special effects were crap, I say they did far better than what most people could have done at the time. When people say Stephen Moffat's scripts are convoluted, I agree, because some things you just can't miss. But you know, I love Doctor Who, and I hope that it'll be around for many more years to come. Thanks, you've been great. Cheers.
But we all know that we have the amazing new episode to look forward to tomorrow! Hell yeah! Oh. So I just want to say a big thank you to all our acts for tonight. Hell yeah, you all! We're going to do one of these next year, and Rich and I are going to do some more gigs about topics. So if you want to come along, could you leave us your email address, and then we'll only pound a pound?
Whoa!
Right. We'll only hound the people who are actually interested, as opposed to the people who just wandered in accidentally because there are no seats downstairs. And then we're too embarrassed to leave. Really. Can I just say that entire last set got a little bit like my teenage years. I just wanted to talk about Doctor Who, but some twat in another room wanted to listen to Oasis. And I'll leave you with this thought, right? Doctor Who is the only television series ever to be constructed by the public, in that they got a panel of people in and said, if we make a television series, what would you like it to be? And everyone went, oh, we'd like it to be like this, but for children, with aliens, and time travel, and dinosaurs, and the BBC went and made it. So if they can do that, why the fuck did they make Doctor Who? So thank you very much. You've been a wonderful audience, much warmer than Night Warrior. Have a brilliant night, enjoy tomorrow, and hopefully see you again soon!